Your body didn't give up on you. It just stopped getting the right signal. If you're over 60 and waking up without an erection, if your desire is there but your body isn't responding, it's not just aging. It's your hormones fading, your circulation slowing, and your nerves disconnecting. And no one's told you how to wake them back up. Most men think it's over. But it's not. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might change everything. I'm Dr. Mary Blake, board-certified urologist with over 30 years of experience, helping men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s restore their strength, their confidence, and yes, their erection. I've sat with veterans, farmers, widowers, men who thought their manhood was gone for good, and I've watched it come back stronger than they believed possible. Here's what most doctors won't say out loud. Losing your ability to get hard isn't just about sex. It's your body warning you that blood flow is failing, testosterone is slipping, and nerve signals are breaking down. And the longer you ignore it, the harder it is to reverse. But today I'm going to give you the exact natural recipe I share with my patients. A drink you can make in under a minute with ingredients already in your kitchen. No pills, no procedures. This combo triggers blood flow, reactivates nerve endings, and naturally fuels testosterone. Most of my patients feel the difference in 7 to 14 days. Some after just 3. If you're tired of feeling invisible, disconnected, or afraid this is just how life goes now, watch until the end. Don't miss this, it could be the most important thing you hear this year. They told you it was just part of getting older. That slowing down in the bedroom, losing your morning erections, feeling disconnected from your body was normal after 60. But the truth is, what's happening inside your body isn't normal. It's a warning. A quiet collapse of blood flow, hormone production, and nerve response. And if you ignore it, you don't just lose your erections. You lose the very signal that tells your body you're still alive, still a man. See, most men don't even realize what they're losing. You tell yourself it's stress or maybe poor sleep. But deep down, something feels off. You look in the mirror and barely recognize yourself. You still want intimacy. You still want to feel that pulse, that pressure, that presence in your lower body. But your body doesn't show up. And that's terrifying in a way no one talks about. But stay with me, because it gets worse. When blood stops flowing to the smallest vessels down there, it doesn't just affect performance. It damages the very tissue that gives you sensation. The nerve endings begin to dull. The muscles weaken. The artery lining cracks from inflammation. Testosterone drops, not just because of age, but because your body no longer believes it's needed. And when testosterone crashes, everything else follows. Your sleep, your energy, your mood, your drive. You feel like a dimmer version of yourself, and no one around you even notices. And if you think that's bad, listen to this. Many of my patients tell me they haven't had a spontaneous erection in months, some in years. Not because they don't want it, but because their body has gone silent. And the silence becomes a kind of grief, a slow, invisible loss of confidence, closeness, even dignity. And no one tells you how to stop it. Because no one wants to say this next part. No one wants to admit that losing your erections is the first sign your cardiovascular system is failing. That it's not about age, it's about circulation, about how fast your arteries are narrowing, and how close you are to losing function entirely. We've made it taboo to talk about. We've told men to be quiet, to be tough, to accept decline as their fate. But here's the truth. Your body is begging you to do something. And if you don't, the damage will not reverse itself. No one wants to say this, but you need to hear it. I remember one patient, Harold, 72 years old, retired teacher, widower. Hung. He told me he hadn't felt anything below the belt in over a year. Not even warmth. Just numbness. He said, "Doc, I don't even feel like I live in my body anymore." It hit me hard, because I knew what that meant. His nerves had gone quiet. His hormones were flat. His circulation was barely keeping up. And what broke my heart the most, he thought that was normal. He thought it was just his time. But it wasn't. He just never got the right information soon enough. And sadly, he's not the only one. I've seen this story play out hundreds of times. Proud, strong men who slowly disappeared in silence. Not from illness, but neglect. From waiting too long to ask the hard questions. And from being told that nothing could be done. Stay with me. We're not done yet. Because in just a moment, I'll show you exactly what I gave to men like Harold. A simple natural formula that reactivates blood flow, nerve sensitivity, and testosterone, all in one drink. Watch closely. You need to hear what comes next. All right. Let's talk about exactly what you can do right now, starting today. I know the last part was heavy, but this is where we shift. Because the truth is, your body hasn't forgotten how to work. It's just waiting for the right signal. You don't need pills. You don't need injections. You need to understand how to feed the systems that make you feel like a man again. What I'm about to show you is simple. It's a drink. One you can make in less than a minute using ingredients already in your kitchen. This isn't a gimmick. It's a formula I've given to hundreds of men in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s with incredible result. Why? Because it speaks the language your blood vessels, nerves, and hormones still remember. And when you give your body what it's been missing, things start to change. Fast, you'll learn how to make it, why it works, mind, when to use it, and how each ingredient plays a role in circulation, nerve awakening, and testosterone support. We're not throwing herbs in a blender and hoping for the best. We're targeting the root problem directly. And the best part? Many of my patients start feeling the difference in just 7 to 14 days. Some even sooner. Stronger mornings. More warmth below the belt. That quiet but powerful return of confidence. So if you're ready to take back control, stay with me. Because what comes next could change everything. Let's start with the core ingredients. These are not just random foods. They each play a critical role in restarting the very systems that have gone quiet inside you. And if you've been feeling flat, numb, or like your body just doesn't respond the way it used to, these might be exactly what you've been missing. Secret 1. Egg yolk, the hormone igniter. You were taught to skip the yolk, for cholesterol. But the truth is, without cholesterol, your body can't make testosterone. How? And guess what? Your testicles know that. A single egg yolk contains the raw building blocks for male hormones. I'm talking about choline, omega-3s, K2, B12, and the exact type of cholesterol your Leydig cells need to turn into testosterone. And it gets better. Egg yolk also fuels acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for the go signal during arousal. That means more blood reaches the penis, and the signal from your brain actually lands where it's supposed to. Without enough acetylcholine, many men feel nothing. They want it mentally, but their body doesn't react. Egg yolk helps fix that. One of my patients, Dennis, 67, had given up on morning erections entirely. I asked him to reintroduce egg yolks daily for a week. On day 6, he called and said, "Doc, I don't know if it's coincidence, but something's waking up. It wasn't a coincidence. It was biology. Secret 2. Garlic. The blood flow booster. You might think garlic's just for flavor, but when crushed raw, it releases a compound called allicin. That's nature's version of nitric oxide therapy. It widens your arteries, clears plaque, and increases blood flow, especially to the smallest vessels down there. Most older men don't lose function because of low desire. They lose it because the pipes are clogged. The pressure's gone. The signals don't get through. Garlic helps restore that pressure. And it doesn't spike your blood pressure like meds do. It works with your body, not against it. One man, Harold, 70, widowed, quiet guy, hadn't had intimacy in years. After adding garlic to his routine, grated fresh into this drink, he told me, "I felt heat in places I thought had shut down forever." That heat was circulation coming back. Secret 3. Ginger, the nerve awakener. Here's what most people miss. You can have all the blood flow in the world, but if your nerves are asleep, nothing happens. That's where ginger steps in. Ginger contains compounds like gingerol and sugol, natural stimulants for your peripheral nervous system. They rekindle sensitivity in areas that have gone dull. They also lower cortisol, which kills testosterone and blocks the brain-body signal. Ginger warms you physically and emotionally. I've had men tell me they didn't realize how numb they had become until they started feeling again. And when you grate fresh ginger into this drink, those compounds hit hard and fast. Stay with me, because the next ingredient doesn't just help you get hard, it helps you stay that way. And most men have no idea how critical it is. Let's keep going. Because once your body starts responding, blood flowing, nerves waking up, you need to hold that momentum. You need staying power. That's where the next 3 ingredients come in. They stabilize your internal systems, reduce inflammation, and make sure all the benefits actually last. Secret 4. Cinnamon, the erection stabilizer. You were told cinnamon is just a spice for toast or oatmeal, but the truth is it plays a crucial role in male performance, especially after 60. As men age, 2 hidden issues wreck erections: unstable blood sugar and weak vascular tone. Cinnamon helps fix both. It increases insulin sensitivity, which means steadier blood sugar. That alone reduces inflammation in the arteries and keeps nitric oxide levels stable, the molecule that tells your body to pump blood where it counts. No more sudden crashes. No more halfway response. Even more impressive, cinnamon contains polyphenols that relax blood vessels. That means once blood enters, it stays. Men who feel pressure drop mid-act, or who go soft too soon, often have vascular instability. Cinnamon helps lock in that pressure and extend performance. And here's a bonus. It warms the body, enhances sensitivity, and even makes this drink taste better, balancing the sharper flavors of garlic and ginger. Secret 5. Turmeric, the vascular repairman. Turmeric has been used for centuries, but what matters most here is its ability to reduce inflammation deep inside your blood vessels. That means less blockage, smoother flow, and a stronger signal from brain to body. But there's a catch. The active compound in turmeric, curcumin, is poorly absorbed on its own. Which brings us to Secret 6. Black pepper, the absorption multiplier. Black pepper might be the smallest ingredient in this mix, but it holds everything together. It contains a compound called piperine, which boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Without it, most of the turmeric's power just passes through your system unused. Even more, piperine helps your body better absorb the gingerols, polyphenols, and fat-soluble vitamins from the other ingredients. Think of it as a spark plug that fires up the whole engine. Skip it, and you're just sipping a weak tea. Include it, and everything activates. Stay with me, because next I'll show you exactly how to put it all together, when to drink it, and the one final ingredient that pulls the entire formula into alignment. Most men overlook it, but it could make all the difference. Now, let's bring it all together, because having the right ingredients means nothing if you don't prepare them the right way. This part is simple, but every step matters. You're not just making a drink, you're activating a response your body still remembers how to have. Start with 1 raw egg yolk. Gently separate it from the white and place it into a clean cup. Add half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon or 1 small stick, crushed. Next, grate 1 fresh garlic clove and a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger. Stir them both into the yolk. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Then a pinch of black pepper, just enough to unlock the power of the turmeric. Stir gently to combine. Now, heat up 1 cup of milk. You can use whole dairy milk or unsweetened almond milk if you prefer. Once it's warm, not boiling, pour it slowly into the mixture while stirring. The warmth activates the oils and blends the fats, herbs, and enzymes into one cohesive drink. Strain through a fine mesh if you like it smooth. Now, here's the part most men overlook, but it matters more than you think. Secret 7. Lemon juice, the liver cleanser and hormone booster. Squeeze in the juice from half a fresh lemon. The vitamin C supports nitric oxide production, which expands blood vessels. But more importantly, it helps your liver metabolize hormones. If your liver's sluggish, testosterone builds up in the wrong form. Lemon helps keep that pathway clear and active. Secret 8. Raw honey, the final spark. Finish with 1 teaspoon of raw honey. This isn't for sweetness alone. Honey provides glucose your body uses during arousal. It also contains trace minerals that support reproductive health and energy. Drink this warm, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach or about 30 minutes before intimacy. Many of my patients report feeling a shift within the first few days. For some, it starts with warmth in the lower body. For others, it's that first return of morning firmness. And for almost all, it's the quiet sense that something's waking back up. Don't go anywhere, because in just a moment I'll explain why most men ruin this formula without realizing it, and how to make sure you never fall into that trap. When these 8 ingredients come together, something powerful happens. You're not just boosting one system, you're reactivating an entire network, blood vessels, nerves, hormones, all working in harmony again. That's why this drink isn't just helpful, it's transformative. It speaks directly to the 3 things most men over 60 are missing: circulation, sensitivity, and testosterone. Each ingredient plays a part, but together, they create a compounding effect your body responds to quickly and naturally. That's why I've seen men feel results in as little as a week. Not a magic pill, but a biological reset. And results speak for themselves. Walter, 71st, lost his wife 3 years ago. He stopped dating. Stopped caring. Told me he felt like his body had shut down. I asked him to commit to this drink daily for 2 weeks. By day 10, he came back with tears in his eyes. He said, "Mary, for the first time in years I woke up and felt like a man again." And he's just one of many men who turn things around. Now, this formula is powerful, but only if you use it the right way. There are a few common mistakes that ruin the effect, and too many men make them without realizing. Stay with me, because what comes next could be the difference between wasting your effort and getting your life back. One of the biggest mistakes I see men over 60 make is this: they finally try something natural, and then they do it wrong. They cut corners. They skip ingredients. They think one dose will fix decades of decline. Or worse, they avoid the key foods their body is quietly begging for. Why? Because they were told. They were told cholesterol is bad. Garlic is just a seasoning. Ginger is for tea. But the truth is, the things you've been told to avoid might be the very things that bring your manhood back to life. You were taught to fear the egg yolk, to skip red meat, to go low-fat. But the truth is that's a death sentence for testosterone. You were taught to eat for your heart. But no one told you that the heart and penis are linked by the same blood flow. And when circulation drops down there, your heart is already at risk. But stay with me, because you really need to hear this. Most men wait too long to take action. And by the time they do, they're so cautious and afraid of doing something wrong that they never go all in. They water down the recipe. They skip the raw garlic because of the smell. They throw away the yolk because their doctor told them to. They use turmeric, but forget the pepper so nothing gets absorbed. Or they drink it once, feel nothing, and assume it doesn't work. That's like doing one push-up and expecting a six-pack. And if you think that's bad, there's more you need to know. When you use the wrong version of the right thing, you lose the effect completely. Powdered garlic doesn't contain fresh allicin. Pasteurized yolks lose the enzymes. Boiling milk kills the synergy. Timing matters. Temperature matters. Consistency matters. This isn't just a drink, it's a biological switch. And most men never flip it. They come close, but never cross the line into real change. Most men don't even realize it's happening. They keep waiting for a big result from a half effort, and while they wait, their arteries keep stiffening. Their nerves grow quieter. Their testosterone stays flat. One day they notice it's been months since they felt anything at all. And when they finally want to fix it, the foundation is too far gone. That's not a scare tactic. It's physiology. The longer you wait, the harder it gets to come back. No one wants to say it, but you need to hear it. The reason you're not seeing results isn't because you're too old. It's because you've been lied to. Lied to about food, about hormones. What's normal for a man your age? I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is, you're not broken. You're just misinformed. And it's not your fault. Because this is too important to keep silent about, you might feel ashamed, embarrassed, ill, even defeated. I get it. I've sat across from hundreds of men who whispered the same words. I feel like less of a man. I don't know who I am anymore. But I promise you, this isn't the end. Your body hasn't quit. It's just waiting for the right signal. Stay with me. I'm going to help you change this. And that's just the beginning. Because next I'll show you how to build a simple routine that fits your life. A plan you can actually stick to. One that helps you reclaim not just your erections, but your energy, your clarity, and your quiet confidence as a man. You need to hear what comes next. Knowing what helps isn't the same as doing what helps. Without a plan, knowledge is useless. You've just learned the exact recipe that can restart blood flow, reactivate nerve response, and support your hormones naturally. But if you don't turn that into a routine, something simple and doable, it's just another video you'll forget. So let's make this real. Here's what I tell my own patients over 60. Start small. Start steady. But start. Tomorrow morning, set aside 5 minutes. That's all. Just 5 minutes to prepare this drink the way I showed you. Egg yolk, garlic, ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, black pepper, lemon, honey, warm milk. Stir slowly. Sip it warm. No. Drink it mindfully. No distractions. Let this be the signal to your body that something is changing. How? Day 1 to 3. Just focus on consistency. 1 drink per morning on an empty stomach. By day 4, add 10 minutes of gentle walking right after you finish it. Nothing intense. Just move your legs. Circulation needs motion to deliver what you just gave it. From day 7 on, start paying attention. Do you feel more warmth? A little more fullness down there? A stronger response in the morning? That's your body coming back online. It doesn't have to be complicated. Why does this work? Because you're targeting the exact systems that decline with age. Blood vessels that stiffen. Nerves that go quiet. Hormones that get ignored. And by feeding them in the right order at the right time with real food, your body responds faster than you think. This isn't about fixing everything overnight. It's about waking up the signals 1 layer at a time. You can do this. You don't have to be perfect. Just be consistent. Even if you forget one day, don't quit. Even if it feels silly at first, keep going. The men who see results aren't the ones who do it perfectly. They're the ones who don't give up. You're not too old to start. You're not behind. You're right on time. Stick with me. I want you to try this. Because next, I'm going to show you something even more important. A story of one man who thought it was too late, and what happened when he didn't give up. Stay with me. You'll want to hear the next part. You've just learned the truth most men over 60 are never told. That your body isn't broken. That the decline you've felt, the loss of blood flow, sensation, and confidence, doesn't have to be permanent. You now know about the 1 drink that speaks directly to your biology. The egg yolk, garlic, ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, pepper, lemon, and honey, all working together to wake up your circulation, restore your nerve response, and reactivate testosterone production. This is not just talk, it's real medicine. Rooted in science, proven in real men just like you. But if you walk away from this and do nothing, your body won't wait. The numbness gets worse. The connection fades. And the man you once were drifts further away. I've seen it happen. And I don't want that for you. Not when there's still time. Not when you have tools that actually work if you use them. I know this isn't easy to talk about. It's personal. It's uncomfortable. Maybe even embarrassing. But I want you to hear this clearly. You're not broken. You're not past saving. And you are not alone. You can change. You can heal. You can feel like yourself again, clearer, stronger, and more connected. So, if this helped you today, don't just scroll away. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never miss another tip that could change your health. And comment below. If you're ready to try this, type 1. If you're not sure yet, type 0. Either way, I want to hear from you. Don't stay silent. Join the conversation. And thank you, truly, for staying with me to the end. It means you care. It means you still believe in yourself. And that matters more than you know. Stay with me. More truths are coming your way. And I'll be right here, helping you every step.